here on a Monday night. It's the USAFirearms.com Super Late Models presented to us by Crooked Line Short Track Oval Racing League. Remember, if you want to join Crooked Line, there is a Discord link in the description below. Jump on in, message old Tanner. We'll get you set up, get you racing for whatever series you want to race in over here in Crooked Line. A little late start, we do apologize for that, but about a minute left to go here in practice. And Trevor Edwards is top of the board with Chris Carroll in second, Roy Tarbuck third, Aaron Johnson third, and Brian Grayville Aaron Johnson in fourth, and then Brian Grayville in fifth. What a rough start, I guess we could say, huh? Anyway, we're coming at you live tonight from Lanier Speedway, ladies and gentlemen, and it is going to be a wild one. Short track racing once again. No more Kern County, no more busted racetracks. So drivers are going to be doing 125 laps here this evening. With that being said, with the late start, we are going to have to jump down trackside already for pre-race ceremony. So if you could please rise and remove your hats for tonight's National Anthem. And thank you very much, Joshua Rutherford, for a great rendition of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please go check out Mullet Music Productions over on YouTube. Adam Thompson showing the number 25 tonight. However, nice TSP logo on the back of that car, Adam. On his first lap right here, just crossed line 13.49, going to jump up to ninth. Currently on provisional pole is Zach Murphy in the 29 with about 3.5 minutes left to go. Adam Thompson out of turn number 4 and across the line. Does he improve? Oh, just a touch slower, 13.50. It's a little bit slower. Brandon Metler just got the green flag for his qualifying run. Let's see what he can do on his first lap here in the number 15. Out of turn number 4 and across the line. Oh, quick time for Brandon Metler. 13.30. Showing 2.9 on your guys' end. 3.0 on my timing and scoring. But quick time nonetheless for the number 15 of Brandon Metler. Second lap a little bit slower. About a 10th slower. A 13.42. Let's see if he can hold on to the pole here tonight. Number 78 of Aaron Johnson out on track right now, coming to get the green flag out of turn number 4. These guys at this track, ladies and gentlemen, they are barely staying straight here. You can see it when they come off the corner. They come off, they're straight for about, I don't know, a 1/10 of a second, and they're already turning back down into the next corner. Tough track here. Aaron Johnson goes second fastest with a 13.26. 13.26 for Aaron Johnson on his first lap. Trevor Edwards takes over provisional pole. Looks like Johnson's going to be happy with that 13.26. He's not going to complete lap number 2. Brian Grayville goes third fastest with a 13.28. So we jump to Tanner Marr in the number 4. Minute 40 left to go here in qualifying. first lap for Tanner Marr. We'll find out here out of 4 across the line. Chris Carroll, new provisional pole. Quick time, 13.23 for the number 99. And we're taking a look at the 4, Tanner Marr, 13.26. Good enough for 24th out on the charts. Second lap, a little bit quicker. He jumps up to 22nd. Brian Zimmerman just finished up his run as well, 13.31. Good enough for 6th out on the charts. Larry Bell in the number 43 just got the green flag, one of the last drivers out on track. Out of turn number 4 across line on his first lap. 13.35, good enough for 13th position. So Larry Bell on his second lap was a little bit slower. Going to have to settle for 13th position here tonight. His drivers are now putting the final touches on them super late models, getting them ready to go. Going to roll them on out to the grid here as we wrap up qualifying. Thank you all for tuning in to True Sim Productions here on a Monday evening for the USAFirearms.com super late model series for Crooked Line short track oval racing. As I said earlier, link in the description below if you want to come and race with these guys. Well, with that being said, we actually have quite a few cars here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to have to go ahead and run through that grid. Here we go. Chris Carroll going to be starting on the pole. Trevor Edwards is going to be second. Aaron Johnson rolling off P3 with Brian Grayville to his outside in 4th. Brandon Mettler going to be starting 5th here this evening with Brian Zimmerman starting 6th. Zach Murphy is going to be starting 7th. Christopher Smith to his outside in 8th. Troy Tarbuck going to be rolling off 9th with Todd Lanfear to his outside in 10th. Tyler Johnson starting 11th this evening and Brad Carpenter starting in 12th. Moving on down, we got Larry Bell in 13th. Samuel Lawson, old party boy, he's starting in 14th here this evening. Jason Day starting 15th. Guy Barrett in 16th. Derek Stanley's going to be rolling off 17th position with Caleb B. Thompson starting in 18th. Scotty Siemens rolls off 19th position. Adam Thompson in 20th. Mitchell Muma in 21st. Chris Sawyer 22nd. Tanner Marr in 23rd. Jeffrey Miller, old lucky dog, he's starting 24th position here tonight. Moving on down, Brian Pirtle, he's going to be starting 25th with Brett Murphy in 26th. Joshua Vermillion 27th, Chris Clark 28th, Gary Wright in 29th, Kevin Prettyman 30th, and shotgun on the field tonight is going to be Thomas Bergeron. That's your starting lineup here tonight at Lanier. Drivers getting ready to go. On the front row this evening, again, Chris Carroll and Trevor Edwards. Row 2 is going to be Brian Grayville and Aaron Johnson. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, showing me 28 drivers, 125 laps. It's the USAFirearms.com Super Late Model Series. It's time to get it on here at Lanier. Green flag is out and wheel racing. Take a launch there by the number 32 of Edwards. Chris Carroll trying to get, oh, we're going to be under caution here for lap 1. Did Chris Carroll get him? Something started way in the back here. Oh. Yeah, Carpenter just goes down into the corner here. It looks like the car gets out from underneath of him going into the corner right there. And then just slams on the brakes, trying to keep it straight. Nowhere for the 44, I believe that is, of Lawson. Nowhere for him to go. And he's already out of this one. Unfortunate for the 44 of Lawson. Hey, Chris Carroll has the fastest lap of the race thus far, 22.31. That's going to change here rather quickly. Who is that? Looks like somebody already got trapped a lap down up there. Is that, it's not Adam Thompson, it's Gary Wright. So Gary Wright got trapped behind the pace car. He will be able to get his wave around. So not a big deal there, but still not how you want to start the evening here at Lanier. Here we go. Gonna re-rack them, restack them, and fire them off one more time. Single file restart, couldn't get one green flag in, or one green flag lap in. So we are gonna go single file here for this one. So advantage to Chris Carroll. Green flag back out in the air. Looked like Grayville might have had a little wiggle there as we go down into turns 1 and 2. Trying to get a good shot of the field here. Metler trying to work on Grayville. Grayville, big gap from him to Aaron Johnson. Trevor Edwards actually just set the fastest lap of the race thus far, 13.35. It's going to make Carroll work for it, but Carroll out here leading the way on lap number 9. They're already catching the back of the field. Trevor Edwards gets into the back of Carroll, showing the nose. Oh man, Carroll pinched him off. He's going to go down and door him. Oh, Carroll turns the 32. Oh, Chris Carroll not having it tonight. Chris Carroll is not having it tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go back and take a look at the chain of events here. We're going to back it up even a little bit more because there's definitely contact through the center of the corner. So here, right here, we're going down in the corner. Edwards showing the nose, but Carroll's running his line. No harm, no foul yet. Right there's a little bit of contact. As you see Carroll try to catch that race car. Right there again's another little bit of contact. Come off the corner. Edwards shows the nose. He sends it down in on Carroll. Carroll was just not having it. Whew. All right. Well, Aaron Johnson and Brian Grayville, they both made it through there. So Johnson's now going to be the race leader. And Grayville's going to be running second. I know Grayville's really good in these super late models. I've been watching him throughout the week run officials. Does feel comfortable in these cars, so we're going to see what he can do. How about Metler up here in third? Now Zimmerman running fourth, and Christopher Smith rounding out our top 5. Championship implications here tonight, and some tempers flaring already here at Lanier. lights are going to come back on. Race control wants to make sure these guys are lined up where they need to be. Make sure everybody gets a chance. Chris Carroll's trying to get back out onto the track. He's going to say, we'll keep an eye on the infield care center, see where he's at. Also, Trevor Edwards, if you're watching, I don't see you in Discord, and you need to be in Discord. There's a few drivers who are not in Discord. If you're going to race over here, you have to be in our Discord during the race. Plain and simple. Base car's going to pull off. Johnson fires him off. We're back underway. Back down into turns 1 and 2. Grayville's going to go wide just a little bit. My goodness, gentlemen. Is this really what it's going to be like tonight? Looks like a misshift. That's an honest mistake. I've done that. I won't give Mitchell too much crap, but I've definitely done that before. It looks like it was just a misshift. He comes off the corner, maybe tries to go to third gear, but instead slams it down into, or maybe he went from first to second, or trying to go to second, he went to first. I don't know. But that's what it looks like to me. We can, might be able to go on board here and see. I thought he might have just got on the throttle a little too hard and looped her around. I'm not sure. Trying to run down Johnson here. You see Metler running third. Big single file train right now. Leaders are already starting to catch up to the back of the field. And a couple green flag laps in there. We're on lap 26 of 125. Still a long way to go. Leading the way is Aaron Johnson. A little bit of a gap back here. Ooh, Caleb Thompson gets walked just a little bit. Not much passing going on right now once we start single file. But it is going to get rather interesting once our race leader gets to this lap traffic, which he finally has. Getting around old Lucky Dog right now. The yellow flag's going to immediately come back out. That's just a case of pushing up into somebody. Car outside. No question on that one. Sawyer, unfortunately, get the bad end of that one. And I was hoping for the race to be a little bit better this evening. pretty cool camera. The infield? Wonder which one which one? You mean the this one? The dynamic camera? Drone camera, whatever you want to call it. That one, that's a good one. I got a crane camera. Here we go. We're going to re-rack them, restack them, fire them off one more time. Green flag back out in the air. Grayville's getting stuck up on that top side right now. Pinches Metler down a little bit. Metler got on the apron. Taking a look at Brian Zimmerman right now, running in the 5th spot. Got a little side-by-side action going on back here. Derek Stanley and Tanner Marr. Lap starting to tick off right here as Grayville's all over the back bumper of that number 78 machine of Aaron Johnson. Top 3 breakaway right now. Aaron Johnson, Grayville, and Metler. Grayville's trying to find a way around that number 78. Lap 43 of 125, still a long way to go. As they're starting to catch the lap traffic once again. Lucky Dog going high for the leaders right now. As our race leaders are catching up to some more lap traffic. Lap 50 of 125. Coming to the line, 75 to go. Up that 64 car. Looking to the inside. Oh, looks like the 78. He had to check up just a little bit to not get into that 64 car, and Grayville got into the back of him just a little bit. Mettler tried to take advantage of that lap car and try and make a move on Grayville, but just couldn't make it stick. Taking off, ladies and gentlemen. It's kind of trying to find a good camera angle here so we can actually see most of the field. You see, they're starting to get spread out just a little bit here. We look back to Christopher Smith running in the 4th position. Ryan Zimmerman right behind him. Zimmy trying to run him down. He's got Tarbuck right behind him. Tarbuck was actually really fast in practice, so good to see him up here in the 6th spot, trying to get to the back bumper, that number 28. Back up to the front, watch our race leaders try and get through this lap traffic. Now he's finally got some clear racetrack ahead of him until he gets to the 98 of Muma and Clark in the 91. Grayville, though, has not left that back bumper. Just trying to find a way around him. Gives him a little shot right there. Just let him know, hey, I'm still here. Don't make a mistake or I'm going to take advantage of it. Oh, gives him a shot right there. Has to check up. Ooh, backs out of it. Grayville getting a little impatient. He wants to get up to that race lead. I don't blame him. Very hard to pass at this racetrack. I know Grayville, he does not like to race like that. As we saw, he backed out of it as soon as he made contact with them. Trying to regather it and do it all over again. But Mettler's staying tight to them as well. Showing some problems here on SDK for Derek Stanley. But must not not have hit anything. Must have just came down pit road or something, because I don't see any issues out on track. Leader's got some heavy lap traffic ahead of them. Could this be when Grayville makes his move? He's one of these lap cars is big. Flag out on the speedway. Looks like maybe issues for Brett Murphy and Brad Carpenter. Let's go back and take a look. It's Brett Murphy coming off the corner. I think he might have just clipped the wall right there, so maybe he was not involved with this one. Let's see Brad Carpenter. Carpenter gets the outside wall. But what happened here? Ah, there it is. Murphy looped it on his own, trying to get off the track. Good job trying to get off the track. We will commend him for that. However, was not able to get off before the caution flew. So caution flag back out on the speedway here on lap 76. So we got about 50 laps to go here at Lanier. That was a good little bit of a green flag run we got there. Hopefully these guys can do it again. Here we go. Johnson fires him back off. We're back underway. Grayville trying to get down to the bottom. You see Mettler trying to take advantage of this restart. He's trying to stay to the inside of Grayville to take over that position. Great shot of the field here as they come barreling out of turn number 4. I tell you what, good job for Grayville, man. He is hanging it loose out there on the top side. Mettler, though, little wiggle there. Could that have been the advantage that the 0.5 needed? No, Mettler hangs on to it, and he stays to the inside. So good job out of Mettler. 41 laps to go here at Lanier. Johnson still leads the way. Gravel finally gets down. Or Grayville. I keep saying gravel. I'm sorry, Brian. Grayville finally gets down. Able to get in front of Mettler. Now he's going to get back to the back bumper of that number 78. Good racing going on here up front. Here comes Brian Zimmerman making a move to the inside of Mettler. Trying to take over that third spot. Looks like he might get it. But Mettler hanging strong on the outside. Laps to go. Can Zimmy get there? Starting to catch a lot of traffic once again. Go back, take a look mid-pack here. Christopher Smith and Tanner Marr. They're running P9 and 10. Chris Carroll after that debacle on lap 2. He's made his way back up to 8th. Looking to the inside of Smith. They get around the lap car. Side by side back here for the 8th position. Back up front. Zimmy now has gotten underneath Grayville. Brian Zimmerman just has one more car. Can he get around them? Laps to go. This one is flown by, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta say, a couple quick cautions. These guys got into the rhythm. Now making it work. Go back here, battle for P3 is Mettler and Grayville. A little bit of side-by-side contact there. Short track racing. If Grayville maybe have burned his stuff up here earlier on in the race. Holding on to it though. Oh, a little bit of sideways action from the number 5 of Johnson. Big save. Oh, he's going to make contact with the 80. Oh, 24 is going to go around. I think Chris Carroll might have gotten involved with that as well. Go back and take a look. Oh yeah, he just one more time. So he's trying to make the corner here. I think Carroll might see the 24 coming down, has to get on the brakes hard. I mean, that's just 24 coming down. Carroll clearly was there. And Edwards getting into the back of Carroll. Carroll actually did not a half bad job avoiding that pit wall, but then slams the 24. Go back and see this here. Oh yeah, you know, 32 and 99. Having some issues here tonight. A little bit of some rivalry here. I think Carroll's just trying to get his position back. Kind of looked like I don't know. Maybe he was just trying to float up. Maybe Edwards came down into him. I don't know. I know they're not happy with each other tonight, though. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Car lights are off. We're going to fire him back off here one more time. What can Brian Zimmerman do? Can he work away or work his way around that number 78, take home a win here tonight, or can the 78 hold on? Here we go. Green flag back out in the air. Good launch there by Mettler. They're trying to go 3 wide. Everybody's just dive bombing it in there, trying to gain those positions. All over the back bumper, that number 78 here. We got 16 to go. Zimmy did not get the restart he wanted. Fell back to third, but it is so difficult to start up on that high line. Christopher Smith's actually running some pretty good lap times right now as well. Almost identical to the leader. He's trying to make a move here on the outside, maybe? No, he's just trying to get a good run on the 28 here down the front. Just can't get to the inside. Now tries to go to the outside. 13 laps to go. Oh, Mettler gets pushed way up out of the groove. Oh, him and Edwards are going to make contact. Zimmy. Oh, Zimmy's got to watch this. He knows what it's like to be right rear. Carroll's now back underneath the 32. How's this going to end? Really nowhere for these guys to go right now. Oh! All right. And then he throttles up to hit him again. So you're going to intentionally wreck someone and then Alt F4. I mean, Carroll really didn't do nothing wrong right there, it looks like. Edwards turns down, but right here, he just goes in the corner, hits him, and then gasses it up to hit him again. And then Alt F4s. Not sure what all that was about. But okay. Way to have a level head. Gotta love to see it. Short track, tempers are flaring here at Lanier. Let's go take another look at it just for the hay of it, because I think Grayville got involved in this one as well. Yeah, I mean, you got to give a little bit more room from both drivers. That's where the issue I think I have is that it's really all no harm, no foul. It's just hard short track racing up to this point, right here. He just no cares in the world. Then gasses it up to hit him again, and then right. I don't know if he all F4. Look, yeah, right there. Just all F4s. So don't come race then. I mean, I don't get it. Call it like I see it, ladies and gentlemen. Go. Pace car is off. Here we go. How about Jason Day up here? Jason Day might be able to do something up here in the front. Johnson gets a good run. Good start. Smith on the outside. 4 laps to go. Side by side for the race lead. 3 more times around. Jason Day's right there. Anything can happen. Zimmerman's there. So side by side for the lead. Out of turn number 4. 2 laps to go. Oh, the 78 just pulls off. Caution flag. What? Is he out of fuel, maybe? Okay, just hit the barrels on coming into pit road. I don't... Murphy checks up, gets hit by Barrett. I was real. What is going on with this race, man? The 78 just pulled off. Okay. I don't get it, but never fails, always getting into some stuff over people getting mad. Hey, Brian, I understand your frustration. Race chatter, we allow swearing. Please keep the swearing to a minimum on the regular broadcast. Thank you very much. What I mean by minimum, let's not do it. Or like asterisk it out if you really want to type it. You're good. I get it. You're frustrated. I think a lot of people are frustrated tonight. This is going to be crooked line overtime. Yeah, Brian, I don't know if you went back and watched that, but pretty intentional to me. The Alt F4 part is what gets me. But green flag back out in the air. This time Christopher Smith has the advantage. 2 laps to go. Natural green-white checkered here as Zimmerman and Day are going to be fighting for second. And that's exactly what the 80 wants to see out of his rearview mirror. Day gets around Zimmy. Johnson looking for third. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go. Caution comes out, it's not going to matter. Semi holds off thirds. Got to turn number 4. What a drive by the number 80, up 7 spots. He's going to take home the win here tonight at Lanier. Wild run, wild run. Good job out of Christopher Smith. He did everything he needed to do to get up towards the front. How about Jason Day? 13 spots gained on the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Great run out of Jason Day. Go ahead and get these interviews underway. Let's go ahead and start with Brian Zimmerman. Brian Zimmerman coming up in third tonight. You really had to fight for it. I mean, kind of walk me through your race. That was pretty eventful to say the least.
Yeah, it was all about track position tonight, saving your stuff. I thought we had good stuff there at the end. If we'd had been able to restart on the inside, I think we could have had a shot for the win, but Chris did a great job. Congratulations to him. He ran a good, clean race, stayed out of trouble, and pulled him off a good win. So congratulations to him. Yeah, it was a mess tonight. A lot of on this track, 30 cars on this track's a lot of cars, but you know, I think that we did have one good long green flag run. That was nice. But all in all, good night. I got into Brandon Mettler twice there. My apologies to him. He deserved the top three more than I did. I did not mean to get into him, but he did a great save and two there to keep from killing us all. So hats off to him. But my apologies. I hate that I bumped him a little bit and got him loose. But all in all, we had a good race. I think we ended up with a 0X, but. Yeah, I know I ended up with a 6X, but it was a lot of people were getting some drive-throughs there late just because it was so messy in the middle of the field, just cars on top of each other. But all in all, good race for Lanier. That's what we expect when there's 30 cars out here.
Hey, Zimmy, you still come home third place tonight, man. Who do you want to thank on the number 28?
I thank those guys over at Pit Lizard I run with in these leagues, Chris Carroll and Larry Bell and Guy and Troy, all those boys over there. I'd like to thank you for always doing a great job on the broadcast. We always enjoy going back and watching it the next day. So thanks for all you do, and Tanner, of course, for all he does for the league and putting all these things on. So thank you to you guys for that, and of course TSP.
All right, Zimmy, congrats on third place tonight, and we'll talk to you next week.
Sounds good, buddy. Have a good week.
As your third place finisher, Brian Zimmerman. We'll just run right through him. Let's go ahead and jump to Jason Day. Jason Day coming home in second place, and man, up 13 spots on the night. Jason, you really had to fight your way up there. Kind of walk me through your race.
Well, like I was talking to you during practice, I felt really slow. I got these new pedals now, and I've been barely making top 20 in time for practices and qualifying lately, so I'm not sure what's going on because I'm normally not that slow. But anyway, I felt pretty good for race-wise. Felt like the pace would work, and I'd be able to make some spots up with tire wear. The first run of the night, though, I got super tight. I think I burned my right front up. I'm not sure. Just kind of played strategy. Missed a lot of wrecks. Was able to make up probably 6 or 7 spots, and then just after halfway we had that one caution. I decided that I'd from the 8th spot I'd pit, take 2 right side tires and fuel, and gamble it, and I had to start way at the back, and I was able to work my way from all the way to the back all the way up to second. So I guess the strategy worked out tonight. I'm not always lucky, but I was happy I made the call tonight. So
how did you feel working your way through the field? Did you think that people were kind of giving you some room, or did you think it was kind of shaky out there? I
think for the most part everybody's given room. I think a lot goes with who you are, or who's who, right? Like I think most weeks I race everybody with a lot of respect, and I think I get that back some nights when you pay it forward a little bit with guys. And the car was good. I was able to make some passes on the outside, which I couldn't do earlier when the tires were all even. So yeah, I just methodically made my way up through and didn't try to make anything happen. And there was a lot of beat and bang happening in front of me that I was trying to avoid and didn't want to get caught in. But I guess that everybody kind of settled themselves out. So yeah, it was a good night all in all. I don't think I would have had anything for Chris even if we had more than 2 or 3 laps, but he seemed to be a lot faster than me. I just can't seem to find the speed right now, but I was glad I made the right strategy call.
Second place for you here tonight, Jason. Who you got to thank on the 52?
Well, of course, thank you, Sam, TSP, for always doing a great job with the broadcasts. Crooked Line Racing for great series. Love being a part of it. I think I've been in this series for at least 5 years now and love every minute of it. Thanks to Tanner and all those guys at Crooked Line, and Tanner and all my teammates at Five Kings Motorsports, and all our sponsors, EPVI Industries, Butt Kicker, truesimproductions, Savage Edge Apparel, BAM Racing Videos, USA Firearms, and just thanks for everybody coming and watching.
All right, Jason, hey, congrats again on second place, and hopefully we get to talk to you next week.
Thank you, sir.
That was your second place finisher, Jason Day. One more to go. And that is, go ahead and see if I can't do it this way. That is Chris Smith. He comes home with the win here tonight. And I tell you what, man, you really had to fight your way up there. A couple of moves being made on the outside there. Kind of walk me through your race and tell me how you made your way up there. Take home this win.
Yeah, coming in, I felt like I had maybe like a top 6 car. And there before those couple cautions, I was just trying to ride it and hopefully they just run their tires off. I decided to take a little bit of fuel and some 2 right sides, and man, that's probably the best race I've done. That was some hectic driving.
Well, you managed to get your way up there, man, and take home the win here tonight. Did you find it a little difficult to pass here tonight, or were you kind of thinking, hey, I'm just going to save my stuff and get them here at the end?
No, the top was going pretty quick, but then once you got the slower cars caught up to you, you basically had to drive it down low to get past somebody. So, I don't know. That top side was pretty quick though.
Well, hey, man, like I said, you come home with a win here tonight. Congratulations for that, for the number 80. Who you got to thank on that car tonight?
All the guys over at Bad Company Racing, Justin Coleman for putting this paint together, everything y'all do for broadcasting. Brandon Elvis hyping me up in the chat. He had me hyped.
All right, man. Well, hey, win here tonight. That being said, we'll go ahead and let you go celebrate that win, and hopefully we can talk to you next week.
Appreciate it.
That was your race winner, Christopher Smith, ladies and gentlemen. Great run out of that number 80. He did exactly what he needed to do to get up front. I don't know why I'm clicking that button. Let's go ahead and hide all this and bring up your race results. That being said, that's been the USAFirearms.com Super Late Model Series live here from Lanier. Christopher Smith takes home the win. Jason Day comes home second. Brian Zimmerman in third. Tyler Johnson fourth. And Brandon Mettler rounds out the top 5. The rest of your results are on your screen. That being said, we'll go ahead and see you tomorrow night when Tanner's going to be up in the booth calling the Tour Modified. So make sure you tune into that same time. And with that being said, we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one, everybody.